say, man. It's about time. Arsenal bounce back. Arsenal need a big time bounce back, man. Big time. 7 minutes to kick off as well. There's no Aubameyang as well. I don't know why. Disciplinary issues. Aubameyang can't seem to stay in the team for some reason, man. He's not scoring now. He's not even getting on like the team at all. Terrible from Aubameyang. Like it's one thing to not play well, but to now be left out for disciplinary issues, it just speaks volumes about him right now. He's just. I think he went out and even got a tattoo. Like I think it was COVID restriction or something. So I don't know what's up with him. But we move on. We move on without Aubameyang. To be honest, I didn't put him in my starting team anyway. Didn't deserve to stay. I think the team we've got is more than capable of beating the Southampton side. They are riddled with injuries, big time. So we just have to do our thing. Leave hopefully with 3 points because we need bounce back points because we have been terrible recently. Yes, sir. Morning to you too. It's early, early in Australia now. Around 2 a.m. Get your coffee in. Yeah, get your coffee in. I mean, be ready for this game. Be ready for probably more hell with Arsenal because we have not been off to the races this season at all. We need a bounce back win from somewhere. I had to find some dodgy stream of NBC in America because obviously the 3 p.m. games are not showing any of them. And to be honest, I don't know what's going on because the Premier League have gone out so sad. They've put Chelsea, Arsenal, and Liverpool on at 3 p.m. They put Man City on earlier. And I believe who's on later. I don't know, but I feel like there's another big team playing later as well. It's probably I think it's Man United actually. So the five big teams because the Spurs game being cancelled are all being played on the same day. So I don't know what's going on there. Probably need to sort it out. It's just not it's not fair on the to have all the good games on one day and then these three teams you're all competing over these three games because I'd probably watch Liverpool play. I'd probably watch the Chelsea game, but obviously it's been played during the Arsenal game. I'm obviously gonna watch the Arsenal game. So I don't know what's going on there. Probably need to sort that out big time because Sunday looks awful. The games on Sunday. We got But the big one, the big talking point is, of course, Gerrard's return to Liverpool as Aston Villa manager. He's a decent manager, so I can actually see him managing Liverpool in the future. But yeah, kick off very shortly in 3 minutes. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. I don't know why the lineup is unchanged. I don't know what. I don't know what he's thinking. Mikel Arteta, we had an awful game against Everton. If you have a bad game, you don't keep the same lineup, right? Am I being unreasonable here? If you have a bad game, you change the lineup, you give other people a go. So I don't know what he's thinking there. Arteta, I'm hoping they prove him right, because he's put faith in them. He's put faith in some players that I wouldn't put faith in, but hoping he proves right. Gerrard will take over in the coming years. Yeah, I believe so too. I think when Klopp goes, Gerrard will take over. Liverpool have done the right thing. He's a club legend, Gerrard, so they haven't rushed him into the job. They've given him a couple of years. He's been at Rangers. He actually left unbeaten at Rangers for one season. He was unbeaten, which is no mean feat. And he's looking good to start with Aston Villa. He's going to have a couple games or a couple of managerial stints. Sorry, and then he'll come into the job at Anfield, I believe, for Liverpool. and I think he'll be a good manager for them. I think he'll be a really good manager. He'll be there after Klopp leaves. I reckon Klopp's still got a few years to stay. And there's no reason they need to get rid of him because he's still such a good manager, Jurgen Klopp. But yeah, the teams are coming out now. 2 minutes to go to kick off. I'm a little bit behind, obviously, because I'm streaming it. But big game, man, big game. I don't know what I hate the 3 p.m. games. I hate them so much, but it is what it is. Like we have to firm it. We're here to watch Arsenal no matter what time we play. 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m., anytime. Another ad break. I swear they rinse the ad breaks. Anytime there's not any ball being kicked, they just ad break, ad break. Every time. There's like a minute to go and there's still an ad break. But it is what it is. We've got all the scores running across the screen, so I'll obviously update it as they change for Chelsea, Leeds, Liverpool, Aston Villa, and of course Arsenal, Southampton. But that is a game we are watching. We are watching Arsenal play. We ain't got time to watch Liverpool or Chelsea. It's an Arsenal-oriented channel. Arsenal fan, and yeah, I'm hoping for big game. Who I'm looking for is Martinelli to turn up today. Martinelli and Lacazette, I can see them actually becoming like a two, and Odegaard drifting out to the left, doing what Emil Smith Rowe normally did. I can see that happening. Xhaka and Thomas Partey have been poor. Well, Thomas Partey has been really poor. Xhaka has been even worse at times. So, look, who knows, man. The defense wise, to be fair, the defense has been solid for us. I know we leak goals, but I don't think that's really down on the defense. I think that's more on the actual midfielders than the defense. But the defense remains unchanged nevertheless. Ramsdale obviously deserves his place. Leno's still out. He's a doubt, and Okonkwo's on the bench. But either way, Leno was not getting in this team. Ramsdale deserves to start. All right, come on, NBC man, show the game already. Come on. I swear these streams are so dodgy, man. I envy everyone that's abroad right now that can watch the game anywhere they like. Honestly, it's such a blessing. Such a blessing. Me, I'm just go through so many sites just to find a stream that works. Okay. Well, the player's doing a nil. Okay, kick off. At last, come on. Let me start the timer. Okay. Come on, Arsenal. I mean, bounce back win. The Emirates is empty. Raw. There's like no one there. So many empty seats. So literally, I can see so many empty seats. I don't know what's happening, but look, the people out there need to cheer. And oh my god, Caballero in goal. Oh, this has to be an opportunity now. Oh my god, they've given it off the bat. Lacazette. Oh, come on, man. Okay, Odegaard's still got it. Plays off to Saka. Saka takes on the defender. Gets past him. Whip it in Saka. Oh, he's just run out of play. It was a good chance off the bat, though. Southampton gave it away. It was just suicidal from me. Just played it straight to Lacazette. Lacazette, kind of dodgy header, but it did fall to Odegaard, who then played Saka, but like... Saka, it was the first touch of the game because he just looked casual the way he just ran out of play. Is that Carl Walker-Peters that he was trying to take on? I think so. Yeah, I don't know. Saka just ran out of play, just ran out of steam completely. The place looked really empty, man. Like, I guess, I don't know what it is. I can't, oh my god, Tierney's just run out of play now. Yeah, sloppy start from us on the ball. Yeah, I don't know what it is, like, because there has been tube strikes going on in London, but I didn't believe there was one today. So, I don't know why it's so empty. I guess, I can't really say it's because of the teams. We've had two good, bad games, but it's not like last November where we couldn't win a game for our life. So, I'm just not sure what it is. Maybe like people just on the time to the 3 p.m. games or something on a Saturday. Who knows? Either way, we do have people in attendance. We have some people in attendance. Southampton got the ball early on though. I feel like we're letting them pass it. We're not really doing a like high pressure on them. just kind of in our system, in our position for now, letting Southampton have the ball. Odegaard is very high though. He's higher than Lacazette. Is that our ball? No, it's Southampton's ball. So yeah, Odegaard's pressing through the middle and Lacazette's pressing from the wider areas. So I don't know how that system's going to be implemented like throughout the match. I feel like this is a Southampton team you can get out. They've got a lot of injuries. We should be pressing them higher. We're kind of just letting them have the ball and setting traps for them. But what I'm looking for mostly is just a fast start. A fast start. Come on, man. I don't want us to drift in this game. Like, City only beat Wolves 1-0 when Wolves had 10 men for the whole second half. Oh, that's a bad foul. Was that Gabriel as well? He's going to get yellow for that off the bat. Yeah, just completely took out the defender. Rash challenge, just slid in. Terrible foul as well. There's a little bit of animosity between the two. It was a nailed on foul. The ball, he was nowhere near the ball. Just took out Broja, whatever his name is. Yeah, I mean, he didn't even take him out of his legs. He took him out of his face, if anything. Horrible challenge from Gabriel, and he's yellow carded within 3 minutes. So he's now going to walk a tightrope for the rest of the game. So this one's talking about rash challenges at times, rash decisions. Like, Gabriel already showing frustration. Yeah, I mean, he didn't need to slide in there. Like, they were in the corner. They were by the byline. They were nowhere near the goal. It's just a rash challenge from him. Ward-Prowse, though, this is the thing now. Southampton are not an amazing team, but they have got an excellent free kick taking Ward-Prowse. He whips it in, and it falls. Odegaard can get rid of it here. He does. He whacks it clear. Back to Southampton, though. Yeah, Southampton got the early ball, got the early pressure. Yeah, like, Southampton's not an amazing team, but they have got Ward-Prowse, who's an excellent, like, free kick taker, just kick taker in general. So we can't allow them to just just give them fouls in dangerous areas, because he will punish us. There's no doubt about that whatsoever. No doubt in my mind, at least. We've got the ball at last, though. Partey over to Ben White. Tomiyasu looking for a pass now. Just about made it to Granit Xhaka. That was a dodgy pass, man. He didn't put enough weight on that pass. I need us to pass the ball with... Oh, go on, Martinelli. I couldn't quite get it. Yeah, when we pass the ball, we need to zip it. I don't want this slow passing thing. It's really annoying when we do that. Xhaka, nice, good interception. That's big from him. Up to Partey. Good pass between the lines. That's what I'm talking about, into Odegaard. Odegaard can't find the pass to Lacazette, though. To be fair, like, Lacazette wasn't the right option there. He was getting marked from his run. Okay, Xhaka diving into Redmond, man. Tomiyasu dives in as well. He's been skipped past. Southampton on the break here. Shoots. Easy save for Ramsdale, but that was too easy. Way too easy for my liking. Literally one pass. And Tomiyasu dives in. Xhaka dives in. And then he's breaking. Easy save from Ramsdale, let's be honest. I think it was actually Diallo that broke. Ooh, that was a dodgy pass from Ramsdale. Partey just about got it. But yeah, Gabriel's just giving it to Diallo. Over to Armstrong. Armstrong shoots now. Deflected and wide. Southampton's starting fast. Just sloppy from us. Sloppy on the ball. Gabriel this time passing away. He's had a horrible start to the game. Just gives it straight to Diallo. Like, come on, man. Professional footballer as well. It's blocked by Ben White, but it's poor start. Southampton with 2 chances, and 2 decent chances as well. Now I have to defend the corner. Okay, it's gone short. Ooh. Diallo's got it back. Good defense, Tomiyasu. That was actually a nice routine. He's offside now, well done. Alright, we need to fix up. We don't know where these bad passes are coming from. There's no reason we should be passing this poorly. I don't get this, like, we short pass it from the defender to the keeper. Okay, this is dodgy. This is looking dodgy. We've kept it though somehow. Our pass out the back has got better, to be fair. It's now Odegaard who's drawn out to the wing. That's a poor pass to Saka, man. Lazy pass. And now Southampton break again with Carl Walker-Peters. Cuts inside. Gets stopped. Well done. Ben White escapes with it. Plays Saka. Ben White's gone on a run. Saka plays it back to Ben White. It's cut out. And now Southampton can break again. And Ben White's out of position. Partey's covering the centre back position though. Oh, Armstrong. He's got a chance here. Fakes out Ben White. Shoots. Good save, Ramsdale. Good save. God, yeah, exactly, yeah. That pass has been really poor. Really, really poor. Like Ben White, Aaron Ramsdale just about gets a hand on that. It was actually a bit, I don't know why he tipped it up. But yeah, like Southampton definitely started better than us. Our passes out the back have been poor. Really poor. We can't find a forward pass now, so now we're going between Gabriel and Ben White. To Tomiyasu. And now his pass is blocked. Whose throw is it going to be? It's our throw. Terrible start. Armstrong's had a few chances, to be fair. Like, he must be thinking, how I had... Oh no, it's actually Southampton's throw. He's had quite a few chances now. He's had 2 good chances. Southampton in general have had good chances. Diallo's had a couple of chances as well. We need to fix up. This looks like a team that's low on confidence. Like, we've got Peters out of position. He's playing left back, man. I'm pretty sure, like, don't get me wrong, I didn't watch him when he was at Spurs, but I'm pretty sure he was a right back. Okay. Ooh, Ben White will cover that well. He does. Nice turn as well. But he loses it again. This is terrible right now. We can't keep the ball for anything. First 10 minutes. This might be the worst first 10 minutes I've seen Arsenal play this season. Just for the opposition we're playing. We're playing against the Southampton side riddled with injuries at home, and we just cannot keep the ball whatsoever. Like, we're giving Southampton all the confidence they need to attack us. We should be imprinting our style on them. I feel these earlier mistakes give smaller size confidence and invites them to be more creative. Yeah, exactly. We're literally giving them an incentive to come on to us. When really we should be doing the opposite to them. We should be nullifying any potential attack they have. That's a good interchange in play. It's whipped in. Gabriel clears to Granit Xhaka, plays Lacazette. Back to Xhaka. Good pass to Ødegaard. Ødegaard, don't slow it down. He tried to play Tierney, but it was intercepted. Good effort though. I don't mind that. It was quick passing out the back. You can make mistakes. I don't mind us making mistakes, but make mistakes up the pitch. You make mistakes trying to do something creative. If you make a mistake doing a sideways pass, I'm going to get angry because sideways pass is the easy option. If you mistake that, then what you're doing. If you make a mistake trying to do a through ball or something creative, inventive, I can't get mad at that. Gabriel just dived in for a head and completely missed the ball again. Luckily, it was a poor pass because Southampton were through again. It was Armstrong, and that's a poor pass as well from us, though. So sloppy, man. So sloppy. Now Gabriel's 1-on-1 against Nathan Redmond. That was Gabriel Martinelli's. Well, not even Gabriel. It's another Southampton corner. I mean, frustrating start. If I was Southampton, I'd be thinking, what is going on here, man? We can get 3 points. Like, we can easily get 3 points from this game. They got all their big boys up in the box, Bednarek, etc. Ward-Prowse, of course, free kick specialist. Plays it short again. That was a bad pass back to him, though. He's still got it. Plays it out, whipped in. Partey, good header. That's going to be a foul, isn't it? Yeah, I knew you'd call a foul. It's unfortunate because Lacazette didn't mean to foul him. He just bumped into him. But just the way it is, he's going to give the defensive side the benefit of the doubt here, the referee. It's a grey area because Lacazette didn't intend to foul him. It was like, if that wasn't given, you can't have any complaints. But it's one of those that will be given just the way it is. But we cannot get out for anything. We're relying on our counter-attack here. Should focus on playing the ball. Yeah, I mean, that's like he would just put his body ahead. If he poked that through, though, we were through. We had Ødegaard, Saka, ahead of the ball, and it was basically becoming a 2-on-2. So we had all the license to attack. Okay, now this is a weird position because it's too far for him to shoot. Oh, he's gonna shoot. Good save, Ramsdale. But they get another corner. I thought that was a bit far for Ward-Prowse to shoot. It's pissing it down now in London. It is chucking it down at the Emirates. Yeah, it's raining. I just looked out of my window. It's proper raining. Ramsdale's been tested early though. Like, Ramsdale he's been definitely the busier keeper. Really, we should be testing Caballero considering it's his first game in so long and he's 40 years old. But turns out that Southampton decided to come and attack us, and we've decided to just sit back and let them and basically give them opportunities. So we're stuck defending another Ward-Prowse corner. This time it's headed up in the air by Gabriel. And Martinelli, or Wada Martinelli, fakes to clear it and turns, but then just gives the ball away. He literally could have played Xhaka. I mean, Xhaka on the run isn't really a great option, but it would have been something. Who's going to inject some life into this game now? Because I'm looking at the players on the pitch, and we need someone to take the game by the scruff of the neck and make something happen. I just don't see anyone that can really do that. Tomiyasu, good header. Can't find anyone with it. Now Gabriel does well. Gabriel's walking a tightrope for the rest of this game because of that early yellow. And he's quite a physical player. So, oh, that's a poor pass from Xhaka. Southampton break again. Partey wins it back though. That's a great interception by Partey. Plays to Ødegaard. Over to Saka. We can't get out of our half though. They've literally penned us in, Southampton. Oh. Minor stream freeze. Honestly, yeah, Southampton just controlling the football. Can't seem to do anything. It's the joys when your stream freezes. So I have to reload it. This is why we don't like 3 PM games here in the UK. Okay, someone's on the floor now. Livramento. It was Martinelli tried to cross it in, and ooh, it actually looked like Martinelli was the one to get. So he injured him. Oh, the ball boy's involved now. Okay, we have a corner. Either way, he's whipped in by Martinelli, but it's headed away. I don't know what I think about Martinelli on corners because I just feel like he's better off being in the box. I'd rather Ødegaard or Saka take it. He's got it back there on the wing, Martinelli. Whips it in. Ah, and it's cleared. I can give updates. Yeah, I'm guessing you're going to be ahead of me because it's the 15th. It's 15 minutes so far on my screen. But obviously I'm streaming it, so I'm going to be a little bit behind. But yeah, the stream overall has been smooth though. It's clear. It's just obviously when you're streaming it, it's going to bug out at times. That's just the way it is. It's not like it's on TV where it's sorted, it's pristine. Xhaka now. Xhaka, he's so stiff at times, man. It's an easy pass over to Tierney and he's just giving it away. I don't know why he's back in the team though, because surely Lokonga deserves to stay in that team. Has he really, apart from Anfield where he was poor, surely he hasn't done anything really wrong, Lokonga, to really be left out the team. Let's be real about it. Like, even Ainsley deserves to not really be out the team so much. Xhaka just walks back in this team. Oh, now they're through again. Peters. He's been fouled by Saka and he's given a foul. And that will be another yellow card just on the edge of the box from Bukayo. He's 16. You're 16 minutes ahead. Okay, so yeah, you're ahead of me. Oh, now Saka's on yellow as well. It's Saka's fault. He didn't track the run from Peters. Then he had to play catch up. Fouled him just outside the box. To be fair, I think Ben White would have had it covered. But now it's another dangerous place for Southampton. A goal's coming for them at this rate. A goal is coming for them. And to be honest, if they score, maybe we need that just to kick us into gear. Because this game's drifting from us. It's drifting from us badly. I feel like we need something to just kick us into gear. Now, if the last one was dangerous, this one's even more dangerous for Ward-Prowse. why the refs beefing Gabriel right now, but so we've got Odegaard behind the wall, a four-man wall of Tomiyasu, White, Partey, and Gabriel, and then Odegaard behind that wall. It's a mystery to me why Odegaard's behind the wall and not in front of the wall. Oh wait, there we go. Now he's lying down. Okay, so it's gonna be the draft excluder. So Odegaard's got his body on the line. Ben Ramsdale. Ooh, okay. He's over from Ward-Prowse. Ramsdale, I feel like his positioning was too far to like his side. But he took a step inside, but then Ward-Prowse went goalkeeper side anyway, but it was over the bar. Good chance over Southampton. They definitely dominated the early events of this match. Right, we need a big kick from Ramsdale now. Yeah, he's absolutely absolutely thumped that. I guess we've just sacked off pass out the back for now. Just need to get in there half a bit. Every 50-50 duel Southampton are winning. Every single one. No foul there though. Saka keeps it, but he's lost it straight away again. Peters back to Caballero, who just whacks it long. Like, come on, every 50-50 duel we're losing right now. Southampton want it back off 50-50. Xhaka over to Partey, he's got a bit of time now. Plays to Ben White. Like, it's all good having the ball back here, but then Tomiyasu's gone back to the keeper. Southampton have come with a game plan right now, and they're implementing it. We have not come with any sort of game plan. Ramsdale's gone to kick it long. And now it's headed the wave. Okay, at least we're up in there. Like, we need to kick into gear. We're kind of up in their area-ish, but not really. I just want to see Spark, like, give us... Yeah, exactly. But I don't see who on this pitch can do that. There's no one in this team that can do something. It's easy to play well when the whole team's playing well. Anyone can come into a team playing well, but it's the real top players, the ones that make something happen when the team needs it and when they're in a dire situation. Because right now, our back's against the wall. We need someone to take the game by the scruff of the neck. Is Saka going to be that person? Normally this season it's been Emil Smith-Rowe, but he's out today. So I'm looking at Saka or Ramsdale. Just about kept it. Partey over to Tomiyasu. Inside to Odegaard. This is nice so far. Back to Tomiyasu again. Tomiyasu over to Bukayo Saka. Okay. This is good. Saka's in a good area. He's penetrating the defence. Amash Dreamers throws. Great. Literally, as we're on the attack, it's frozen. This is unbelievable, man. Well, right now, Saka's about to enter the box. He's got Tomiyasu, Lacazette, and I think Martinelli at the back post. Literally the worst possible time for a stream to freeze as we were on the attack. I can't believe this, man. Oh, okay, alright, it's 1-0. I've loaded back up the stream and it's 1-0. We do not deserve it, but it's 1-0. Yeah, and I just saw your comment, yeah, 1-0. It was good football, though. This is what I'm talking about. Good football. Tomiyasu over to Saka. Saka penetrating the defence. And then plays it on a plate for Lacazette. And what a finish. What a finish. That doesn't look like a striker that's been lacking confidence. Top bins. Pulls it back. Lacazette. Oh, and yeah, no chance for Caballero. I don't think even Neuer would have saved that. I feel for Southampton because they've started much better than us. But we are ruthless. We've been ruthless. And that is a sign of a good team. Even though we're not a good team. It's a sign of it. Like a team that can play bad but still get goal out of nowhere. And then Ramsdale does a knee slide as well. He started that move, to be fair. Hopefully that gives us a bit of confidence. Now we need to kick on from this. Don't sit back now. Kick on. We've started this game horribly, but we have a goal. We have a goal through Lacazette, and we have a good goal that we scored. Our first real, let's be honest, our first real attack, and we scored. Let's kick on from this now. I want a couple more. That should give Lacazette confidence as well. Maybe he can stay in the team, because that striker place is up for grabs. There's no way concrete for Aubameyang. I mean, he's missing now. Lacazette can start here. I know he's not really going to be at this club going forward. He's old and his contract negotiations have kind of stopped. But That was a good finish by him. I'm gonna be honest right now. I know how good of a striker Aubameyang has been. I would not put money on him scoring the chance that Lacazette just scored there. That was a great finish. It came to him, crossing. It was a good ball by Saka, but still a moving ball to hit it top bins like that, where no keeper can even have a chance of saving it. It's a tough finish. It's a great finish by Lacazette. In fact, I feel like as a poise that Aubameyang doesn't. Yeah, definitely right now he doesn't. I've always said that though. I believe Lacazette is a better all-round striker than Aubameyang. I feel like Aubameyang uses his pace to get into positions that Lacazette can't, which made him have better chances. But on like actual technical ability, I'd give it to Lacazette over Aubameyang, and he's proven it there. It's a great goal by him. But even if he missed it, Martinelli was there on the run-up. Ralph Hasenhüttl, bro, I feel for you because Southampton started this game so well. Lacazette still has it in. Yeah, I mean, out of the two, I'd rather have Lacazette start than Aubameyang. I think he deserves it over Aubameyang, definitely. Okay, I see us move a bit more life now. Where there's an extra yard in our game. We're pressing a bit more. Southampton just kicked it away now. Okay, yeah, that we defo needed that goal. I didn't know how bad we needed that goal until just now to see how well we were playing. He's shaking his head, the Southampton manager. I don't want to say it again, but I do feel for them because they've started this. But then again, that's why they're in the position they are, because they had the first 20 minutes was all Southampton. I'm not going to deny it. The first 20 minutes was all Southampton. But you got to take your chances in that position. When you're there for the taking, you got to take your chances, and they haven't. Now we can break again. Odegaard's, it's a poor pass from him, but he's drifted a lot to the right and left. White now collects the ball over to Odegaard, over to Thomas Partey, to Xhaka. But Xhaka loses now. The midfield, man. The midfield is not offering us anything right now. Xhaka just losing it. It feels like a pre-season game. The amount of times we're losing the ball, sloppy again. Our backs need to pull it together. Drop the mid and front drop. We need to use it to push on. If they drop the mid and front drop, okay, yeah. Like so in a system, it needs to be branched up together. I feel you. I do want us to press a bit more though, because like we're 1-0 up here, but the way the game started, the way Southampton dominated everything, and now we've got the goal, we can end it right in this first half. We can, because Southampton going to be shell shocked now. We scored when we didn't deserve to score. They're going to feel a bit hard done by. Now if we go and we press and now make this 2-3, that'll be it. If we now start to just sit off a little bit, now we've scored, Southampton will slowly grow their confidence again bit by bit. So punish them while we can. Now Saka's just been pushed over. Will that be a yellow card though? Maybe not. No, I don't think so. Ben went over to Tomiyasu. He's lost the football. Somehow kept it in play. I didn't even know how. I don't think that was in play. Now Xhaka has lost the ball again. Wins it back though. And plays Tierney, who then plays Gabriel Martinelli. Martinelli cuts inside. Good pass over to Tomiyasu. Into Odegaard. Odegaard out to Bukayo Saka. Saka's got 2 men on him. Cuts inside. Back to Tomiyasu. Wow, deep cross. He's found Tierney though. Tierney's mishit it. Pulls it back in. It's blocked. Heads it back in now. Odegaard for the header. 2-0. I don't know. It's a scuffy goal, but we've scored again. Odegaard on his head, and he's scored in back-to-back games now. Martin Odegaard. That is unbelievable. Wow. I forgot to change the score earlier. Okay, it's 2-0 now. I forgot to change earlier. Wow, I mean, I don't know what. I can't. It was good play from Martin initially to Tomiyasu into Odegaard. Odegaard fast pass to Bukayo Saka. Saka had 2 men on him. They doubled him. He cuts inside, plays back to Tomiyasu. Deep cross, really deep. Tierney's onside, so no worry about that. He then mishits it, but then gets it back. It's then scuffed up in the air. He heads it across, and then Odegaard heads it in. That's 2-0. And Leeds have taken the lead against Chelsea. Wow. So, turn of events here. Leeds 1-0 up at Stamford Bridge, and we're now 2-0 up against Southampton. That's what I wanted, though. I wanted us to get another goal. There's so few times. I can't remember the last time, apart from, I want to say Newcastle it would be. But I'm talking about in the first half where we have taken a 2-0 lead against team. Normally it's 1-0, we sit back. 2-0 is important, man. We need to push on now, though. Because the half is not over. Big from Southampton, yeah, I mean, when he first crossed it, I was like, what is he doing crossing like that? But fair play. Because it went straight pinpoint to Tierney. Tierney scuffed his cross at first, but he got his second chance, headed it across. It was like ping pong. One head to the other, and then Ødegaard heads it in. Top finish from Ødegaard. He's been on top form recently. He's probably been our best attacker. Like, attacking midfielder, definitely. On current form. He's really grown as the season's progressed. And that's 4 goals in the Premier League. Look, for an attacking midfielder, it's not bad. If an attacking midfielder can end the season on 10 goals, that's a good return for them. He's on course for that. And we've won it back again. Martinelli plays Lacazette. We're through. We are completely through. Lacazette. Oh my god. All he has to do is put it back on the plate for Martinelli. And he's just messed up the pass. That's what I'm talking about when he said Lacazette's pace lets him down at times. That should have been free. It was literally Lacazette, Martinelli and Ødegaard against one defender. It was 3-on-1. He just could not square it. Ah, it's poor, man. But we're through again. Saka. Caballero is completely outside of his goal, but he does clear it. Oh, that should have been free. That should have been free, man. Lacazette knows it. Martinelli wins it back, and then he uses pace and plays Lacazette, who's completely through. I don't know why that defender just pushes up. Lacazette, he tried to square it to Martinelli, but the defender did well, and Lacazette's pace just let him down. I can't complain though. 2-0 up. Yeah, ref's got technical issues. Sorted, yeah. Ooh. I think it's a communication device between the lino and stuff and the VAR. Look, at the end of the day, we're 2-0. Do we deserve it? No way we don't deserve it. These last 10 minutes have been good though. From the 20th to 29th minute, it's been us. The first 20 minutes, all Southampton. Every single possession was from Southampton. We could not get out of our box. But when we've had our chances, we've scored. And at the end of the day, if this is the game we need to kick on, I'll take it, man. I'll take getting 3 points. At home, I look for performances and results. Away, I just look for results. Has this been a good home performance? So far, not. But it's got to that point in the season, the point where when we're on bad form, just get the result at times, man. Partey in the midfield now. To Ben White. Saka's offside. I feel like we get too many offsides, man. Way too many offsides for my liking. Now it's injury for Southampton. Is that Adam Armstrong? To be fair to him, the geezer should have scored when he had his chances. He had a few chances that he just could not put away for his life. He's replaying the first goal now. That was big. It was from back to front. Everyone should be happy about that first goal we scored because everyone got a touch on the ball basically. From defence to attack, we played the game. Tomiyasu over to Saka. Saka then ran into the box, pulled it back on a plate for Lacazette. Great finish. And the whole team deserved that goal. And then the second one, it was scuffy. Let's be real, it was scuffy. Tierney messed up his cross at first. He then fully messes it up. It comes off the back of the defender. He just heads it back across goal. And then Ødegaard is there to pick up the pieces, clean up and finish. But yeah, 2-0. I don't mind winning sloppy. Yeah, you know what? I don't mind winning sloppy either at this point. It's got to that stage where we just need results from somewhere. We are not Liverpool, we are not Man City where we can just put on a show and win games. I feel like it's one or the other at this point. Obviously, if we put on a show, we do win games most times, but I can't count on us to put on a show consistently. Like, just get the result done at times. 2-0 though, I'll definitely take that. If someone said 2-0 by 30 minutes, definitely would take that no matter how we played. If someone told me 2-0, we're going to be winning this game 2-0 after 30 minutes, after the first 15-20 minutes we had, I'd be thinking they're mad because we've stunk to start this game, but we're getting it done bit by bit. And they've just kicked the ball out of play, Southampton. They've lost their heads a bit. It is raining badly in London though. It is chucking it down completely. and it's pathetic fallacy for Southampton because they started the game well, but they've just shrunk back into their shell. The thing is, we have been so sloppy though, so sloppy. Oh, Ben White's been taken. Yeah, well done, Ben White. I thought he got passed by the attacker, but he managed to reclaim the ball back from them, which was big from him. Doubled up on Peters, and we won the ball back. Tomiyasu to Odegaard. Odegaard's a player that definitely plays with confidence. Now he's scored, I feel like he'd be even better. Odegaard, definitely, he's a player high on confidence. But I feel like that's our team as a whole. When we don't have the characters on our side to play well when we're on bad form. Like our team looks so amazing when we're winning games, when we're got good form, everyone's getting in touch with the ball. We look like the best team on planet Earth. But when the going gets tough, there's not enough characters in this side. What was that, Ben White, man? It really does baffle me when professional footballers getting paid that much money just mess up simple passes like that. It's like you don't. How can you mess up a pass like that? Like a barman doesn't mess up giving someone a glass of water. It's literally the easiest thing you can do in football is make a 5 yard pass. You just put it out of bounds. Just little stuff like that, man. Like we need tightening up on because I do see sloppy passes from us a lot at times. Like they're technically good footballers. We have some technical good footballers in our team, but don't know why they're making passes like that. Tomiyasu lost the header there. Ben White is pressuring Diallo. They've gone off throw in Southampton. Nice Tomiyasu. He's headed it back to them though. This Diallo guy, for me, he's playing like centre mid, but he doesn't fit the type of centre mid for me. From what I've seen from him so far, he seems more like a tricky winger. So I don't know whether just that's because they've got so many injuries, they're just playing him centre mid. But they've got it now. Redmond whips it in. It's a good cross. Saka's there in the back post, so to get rid of it after Gabriel initially headed it out. Gabriel's clear it. Tierney picks up pieces, but it's not enough. It's a corner for Southampton. I have the same feeling about professionals missing shots and sending it 10 metres over the bar. For a money they should at least be on target. Yeah, I mean, football, of course, is a profession where no two scenarios are the same. But when you practice day in day out to get balls on target, it does shock me how you get it that wide and that far off. Like, I'm convinced at times I could do better than some of these players do, and they do it for a living. Like sometimes you look at these footballers and go, wow, they're so good. But then I deep it, I'm like, are they really though? It's just because they've had so much training, but even then they miss it. Like if I had the same facilities and training that some of these footballers have, or if anyone for that matter, surely they could do similar because some of these footballers, man, they really do baffle me at how they miss with all the training they do and stuff. I'm not expecting the footballer to score every time they shoot, but at least do get it near. I don't get how they get it so far wide and so far over at times. Someone's starting to creep their way back into this game though a bit. They're regaining possession from us. We had that 10-minute spell where we were just on them, just pressing them, literally just ferocious. That 10 minutes reminded me of Liverpool because I've watched Liverpool play quite a few times this season, and they hang in there at times and they blitz you for 10 minutes. That first 5 minutes reminded me a bit of Liverpool, where we kind of just hang in there for the first 10-15 minutes, and in that 10-minute spell we just blitzed them and got 2 goals. Now Southampton are starting to creep their way back into the game. We need to make sure that we get back on top form and back in front. Arteta's still managing them and like shouting instructions from the touchline. Regained it. Lacazette's doing a bit of keepy uppies. He's found Xhaka. He's played the pass inside to Ødegaard. Over to Lacazette. Lacazette's kept it. Lacazette's still running into the box. But his pace let him down. Just a little bit close control. The ball got away from him. That was nice. It was nice. It was scrappy, but he got into a good area. Lacazette. He does really well to keep the ball close to his feet, so it's really hard to tackle him without fouling him. Ødegaard, nice lay off to Lacazette. He just kept travelling with it. Not fast, but just kept the ball close to his feet, and it just got away from him. And Kyle Walker-Peters was able to get the challenge in. Chelsea have been stinking recently, though. Like, they're 1-0 down to Leeds. Obviously, lost to West Ham. They looked really good to start this season. They've fallen off a cliff recently. Tomiyasu. And, of course, Liverpool, Aston Villa still 0-0 in Steven Gerrard's return. Every game heading to half-time, about 5 minutes away from half-time. Yeah, you could tell the team's getting ready for half-time because the game slowed down a lot in pace. Caballero's cleared it straight back to us. Ødegaard now. Back heels it to Saka. What a pass. Saka, that was close, man. What a pass from Ødegaard to back heel. That would have been an assist of the season. That was so good from Ødegaard. Literally, he saw Saka out the back of his eye and just backheeled it. Saka needs to finish with his left foot there. Needs to open up his body and finish with his left. I still can't believe that back pass though. Yeah, I think Saka, he got it in his right and tried to like finesse it, but it wasn't the right angle for that because Caballero got his body on it. He needs to open up his body and just left foot, side foot it into the far post. Would have been a clean goal and that would have been 3-0. Whips it in from the corner though. Straight to the defender. But Diallo messes up his clearance. Goes to Gabriel Martinelli. Martinelli with tight turns. Falls to Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu passes it backwards to Tierney. Now over to Lacazette. Lacazette into Xhaka. Back to Lacazette again. Whipped in by Xhaka. Falls to Ødegaard. They can't quite find Lacazette. I hate to say it, but given the pattern Arsenal this way for years, expect them to be parking that big old bus the minute they come out for second half. Expect a 10 to 15 minute flat spot. Yeah, I hope he doesn't say that. But to be honest, I think what we really should do is keep this game until about 65-70 minutes. Keep your foot on the gas, and then hopefully get another goal. And once it gets to 3-0, then we can start to relax. 2-0 is not a score to relax at in the Premier League. Definitely not. Because you know what it's like. I remember like last season, Crystal Palace, well not last season, the season before, Crystal Palace came back from 2-0 down to draw 2-2. It happens a lot, man. Like even against Aston Villa, when we were 3-0 up and they scored one to make it 3-1, they almost came back. Spurs almost came back from 3-1. So it's never a score to really relax on, but once it gets to 3-0, I'd say that's enough. 2-0 is not enough for me. I don't want us to sit back though. But there are a lot of games coming thick and thin, so thick and fast, sorry. So if we do get to a position where we can sit off, I don't mind it for this game, but it's definitely not the right time straight after the second half. Chelsea have scored. It's 1-1 against Leeds. Chelsea won, Leeds won. They do get the goal back. I've been saying they need to get. And Southampton are going to have to make a substitution. Armstrong's going to have to come off for El Yunusi or whatever his name is. So Arsenal right now, I don't know who would have predicted this, but of all the three big teams playing, Arsenal, Chelsea, and Liverpool, Arsenal the only one to be leading. What can we say, man? It's a shame for Armstrong because I don't wish injury on anyone. But to be fair, he had his chance at the start of the game that he really should have put away. He had two decent chances, not on a plate, but chances I'd expect him to score from. I'd expect anyone to score from, really. Jack a big header. Tommy has to get that. Plays it back to Ramsdale. He's under pressure, Ramsdale. Finds a good pass to Bukayo Saka. That's class from Ramsdale. Under pressure, managed to pinpoint pass to Bukayo Saka. That's lazy again from Xhaka, man. He's been really lazy in his passes. Southampton on the attack. Does just enough Xhaka though to block it. I think it's even a goal kick. Exhaust Southampton early in the second half. You're right. If we get to 60th minute, we can smooth them out the game. Heads will drop. Yeah, exactly. Southampton are not that side where they will keep going for 90 minutes here. If it gets to 3-0, they'll understand the game is gone from them. And their heads will drop. And then we can start to make subs because we've got West Ham on Wednesday, which will not be an easy game. That'll be a tough game. It's at the Emirates. But I'm really looking forward to that game because that is a 6-pointer. We need to get points from West Ham. If we lose to West Ham, if we draw even to West Ham, I'm going to be real with it. At home, if we draw to West Ham, I'd be worried. I'd be very, very worried. Because we've got a decent record at home against West Ham recently, though. All Arsenal have to do is push hard for the first 10-20 minutes. I think we can get home. The minute we park it, Southampton invited back in. Exactly. I couldn't have said it better myself. Don't give them an incentive to attack us until it's too late in the match. Just keep our foot on the gas. There are more goals here for us, to be fair, though. And I do want us to dent into that minus goal difference because the points are really tight this league. Apart from Chelsea, Man City and Liverpool, who I believe slowly and surely will completely run away from the rest of us. The rest of those teams, the West Ham, the Arsenal, the Spurs, the United, Leicester even, West Ham I said already, Everton, not really them. I feel like those teams, that the points are starting to tighten up, so it will be down to goal difference at times. So I'd love if we do get a goal more out of this match. But at the end of the day, the points are what matters. I believe if you lose the title on goal difference, it is what it is for me. I won't get mad. Or if you lose a position on goal difference, but if you lose it on points, Southampton got a free kick in a dangerous area. Like say we parked the bus too early and we lost points against Crystal Palace game, we got a point at the last minute. Or even the Everton game, that's a perfect example, last game. We literally conceded in the last second, dropped a point. Say it comes to the end of the season, we're 1 point off top 4. I'm going to look back at the Everton game and go, why don't we just stay for that 1 point there? I won't look back and go, oh, we should have got one extra goal against Southampton. You know what I mean? The points are what matters. The goal difference is just bonus. Southampton are in a good position now, though. Heading into extra stoppage time, of the second half. West Ham different outfit this year. They will push Arsenal the whole game. Expect a different game from West Ham, and Arsenal have to come prepared. Yeah, West Ham are no joke this season. I say every season I'm like, West Ham are gonna fall off. They're gonna fall off. They start well. They're gonna run out of steam, but they are not, and they're doing well in the Europa League as well. Imagine if they get Barcelona in Europa League. I will not believe it. Ward-Prowse's got a good set piece. Is flicked over by the Wolves, headed out. Corner for Southampton. He's had his set pieces, James Ward-Prowse. He's had his set pieces. He just can't quite connect on them. Yeah, Gabriel just completely heads that over the bar. Big header from him. Let's just get into half time now. Regroup and go again. James Ward-Prowse whips it in again. Easy claim from Ramsdale. And he's looking to push early. Fakes a rollout. Then absolutely launches one over to Martinelli. What a pass. Martinelli's through here. Martinelli, he's gone a bit wide. And he gets called. What a pass from Ramsdale. Oh my god. I was thinking he was going to roll out to Xhaka or something and just absolutely just drop kicks it. Doesn't even drop kicks it. Slices it off the side straight to Martinelli. And that's the geezer you want. That is a man you want to run through. And I think it was Redmond who did well. I can't remember who it was, number 11. Yeah, Redmond who did well to block him. But wow, what a pass from Ramsdale, man. What a pass. It's calling to Arsenal though, and this will be probably the last kick of the game. Martinelli whips it in. It's gone to Xhaka, but he can't quite win the header. Odegaard trying to go for another header. It's headed out. Xhaka's got it though. Flicks it across goal. Lacazette maybe. Defender got ahead of it. Another corner? I believe so, yeah. 3 minutes added on, Wayne. 47 minutes and 30 seconds, so this will be the last kick of the half. It almost fell to Lacazette, man. He tried to put his body across the ball again rather than try and kick it in. Another whipping. Straight to Caballero, this one, though. And now he's trying to beef Granit Xhaka. And that's half time. That is half time. We did not start well, but we do end 2-0 up. Half time in all the games as well. You know what? You can good performance maybe, I guess. Thanks for coming into the stream, by the way. You know what? It didn't start well the performance, but ended well. Ended well so far to start the second half. Start to end the first half. Sorry, we need to start the second half on pace. So I don't want us to drop back into our shell come second half. Laka not happy. Is a bit say to Partey after the whistle. Is not happy with distribution. You know what? I'm not happy with distribution either. The midfield has been poor. Xhaka has been sloppy on it. Partey even's been sloppy with it. I feel like this game has been won from the wide areas. Whenever the ball's gone out wide to Saka or Tierney or Tomiyasu or Martinelli even, that's when something's happened. In this game, it hasn't come from midfield whatsoever. But I don't care where the goals come from. The goals can come from Ramsdale for all I care. As long as we put the ball in the back of the net, that's what matters. Water ball from Ramsdale if only Martinelli shot early. Yeah, I know, man. When Ramsdale hit that pings Martin, I could not believe it. I thought he was just going to roll it out to Tierney or Xhaka, but drop kicks it, and he was getting pressured from that kick as well. Like the attack was closing out on him, just drop kicks it beautifully to Martinelli. But that's Martinelli for you in terms of he's got the pace, he's got all the makings of a good footballer. Like he's athletic. Him and Nuno Tavares both for me look like athletes and footballers. There's certain footballers in the game that are good technically, but they don't have the body of a footballer, not athletic. Martinelli is athletic, but his finishing, he's still a bit raw. It lets him down at times. He doesn't quite make the right decisions at the right time. But overall, decent stuff. I cannot complain. Ramsdale has been good this game with his distribution. I feel like his distribution has been slacking actually recently against Everton United, but this game has been good so far. And it's a good home game. It was a good home game to bounce back, and his home game we are bouncing back at so far. The other games wise, look, we're the only team to be winning. Leeds, Chelsea's 1-1. Liverpool, Aston Villa is 0-0. We're the only team to be winning, and I can't complain about that. Let me actually stop the timer for the match, considering it is half time. Odegaard, what a player. 2 to 3 years back when he's so sad in an interview, in right said Martin Odegaard is one to watch out for. Can't believe we have him. Odegaard's grown. He's been our most on-form attacker, definitely. He's scored in back-to-back games now. Out of all the attackers, I said earlier in the stream that we need someone to take the game by the scruff of the neck. And recently, this season, it's been Emile Smith-Rowe. Emile Smith-Rowe's been out, and Odegaard's taken the reins. He's been really good. Even against Everton, even though we lost, he was definitely one of our best players. Saka, if anything, has been the quieter one. Saka still obviously made the goal, so I can't complain. He shows it. He's in flashes. But Odegaard, from start to finish, has been really good, getting in good positions. Final third has been poor today. You know what? It has, but at the same time, I feel like when we do create chances, we've scored today. Like, it's not like we've been clinical. We haven't created a lot of chances, but the chances we have created, for the most part, we've scored. Apart from the Martinelli one and Laka one where he could have scored to Martinelli, we've created a lot of chances. Odegaard gaining confidence, yeah, 100%. Definitely getting better as the season has gone on. He's had his free trial last season, and he looked alright last season. I didn't think he did really enough to say we should have re-signed him. I wasn't mad when we re-signed him, but I didn't think we did quite enough. But he's growing. I feel like he had a bit of a poor patch in the middle. I think he got COVID or something. But other than that, decent. He's definitely grown. Deserves to be in that team ahead of Aubameyang needs to be dropped now, and we need to play with one striker and three across the midfield: Odegaard, Saka, and Martinelli, or Odegaard, Saka, and Smith Rowe. But Odegaard has to be in there. Out of the three, he's got to be the one to start. When he did that back heel, that back heel to Saka was unbelievable. Would have been an assist of the season. Saka messed up though. He needed to open his body up and kick it into the corner. He's too reliant on his right foot at times, Saka. He tried to just get it onto his right foot and finesse it around the keeper. Really, just open your body up and just left foot it into the back, the far corner. Would have been perfect goal. Would have been the perfect assist for the perfect goal as well. Martinelli's been our best player today. You think? I think it's been Odegaard. I think Odegaard's been better than Martinelli. Martinelli's been good. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think he's done quite enough to say he's been the best player on the pitch. Laka missed, Saka missed, Martinelli missed, poor in final third. Yeah, I get you. Lacazette definitely should have scored. Well, he scored a tough goal, don't get me wrong. That wasn't an easy chance by any means for him to score. The Saka miss definitely was a poor miss. He should have done better with that. And Martinelli at the end. So, I feel like we're not... How can I phrase it? We are obviously creating chances because we've had 2 goals and 3 big misses. But I don't think we've really cut them open. Those chances have come from one long kick or mistakes. We have the one time we cut them open was on the first goal and the second goal. Other than that, we haven't really cut them open much. We need to be more critical. Like, is that meant to be clinical? Maybe. Yeah, we do need to be clinical. Odegaard could have a 2 assist more. The second Laka one, yeah. I mean, the big one for me was when Laka just was through and tried to square to Martinelli, but couldn't quite do it. That was poor for me. He's replaying the goals now on the screen. That was a beautiful goal from Lacazette. I can't. And it went from defence to attack. Everyone touched the ball. Tomiyasu was involved. Saka was involved. The midfield was involved. Everyone was involved in that goal, the first one for us. And we had 3 coming on to it. I think if Lacazette missed it, Martinelli would have been there. But yeah, great goal overall. This one, Tomiyasu, I don't know how he got it that far back to Tierney. I don't know if he was aiming for him. It was just an overhit cross. Lacazette where he took one more touch in the box. Yeah, the ball just got away from his feet. It was poor from him. But at the end of the day, like I'm not too mad about it. He has scored at the end of the day. And we're doing enough to win this game. I feel like if it was against a tougher team, he needs to put those away. So it's a learning curve. He's just replaying the goals for in the other games as well. Yeah, Alonso just completely took out the Leeds. Daniel James there. Easy penalty for Leeds. And then Rafinha buries it. So yeah, that was Leeds taking the lead. Vlahovic would have buried it with his lethal left foot. Yeah, Vlahovic, what a player for Fiorentina. I don't think we've got enough to sign him though. Like, we haven't got enough pulling power to get him. I think he's already rejected Atletico Madrid, I want to say. And yeah, if he rejects them, I don't know how he's going to come to Arsenal. Wow, I've just seen Chelsea's goal. What is Meslier doing? He just, like, Mount just passed into the middle of the net. Meslier was just not anywhere, was just not on the scene whatsoever. So that's 1-1 for Chelsea. Of course, no goals in the Liverpool game, though I've heard they have been on top against Aston Villa. We do need a striker, though, that is ever more apparent. If we could pull someone at Vlahovic, what a signing, but I just doubt that would be the case. We're not getting Haaland, even though he wants to leave Borussia Dortmund. So, it's tough, because I always say the striker position, right, is one where you can't scrimp on the striker. You can't just sign a £20 million striker and expect them to do an £80 million job. The striker, you have to put the money down and get a quality striker. And I don't see us getting someone like that right now. Like, of course we could, but there's teams ahead of us in the pecking order, and going for the top players, there's going to be other top teams going for them, and we just can't. We're not a more favourable destination than a Liverpool, Man City, Man United, Chelsea right now. Those 4 teams definitely have more power than us. Then even if you go overseas, you got Bayern, you got PSG that got more power than us. You got Real Madrid that got more power than us. Even Barcelona, even though they're in the bin right now, have got more power than us. So we're still a top team. We still have the pool, like you say, but we don't have the pool ahead of some of those other teams to get the top players. Like, if we're going for a good player, we have the pool, don't get me wrong. But if we're going for the top players, there's other teams that have got better pool than us. So yeah, I don't see Vlahovic coming to us whatsoever. Do you see Jimenez today for Man City game? Yeah, I don't know what Jimenez was doing. He literally got double yellow straight. Those who didn't see, he did the foul, and then literally just when Man City went to take the kick, he just kind of blocked it. No reason whatsoever. The quickest second yellow I think I've ever seen in the Premier League, definitely. So yeah, he cost the Wolves the game there because Wolves were there. Wolves could have got a point from that Man City again. They were not on top for Man City. They ended up losing 1-0, so it still wasn't like they still didn't get blown away even though they had 10 men. But with 11, they probably could have got something from the game. But yeah, in terms of just the season as a whole, though, now those two results against Everton and United have just absolutely changed my whole perspective on the season. Like if we got 4 points from those two, 4 out of the 6, we would be in such a good position right now. But then the whole point, the fact that it is so tight means that we're still not out of it. Even though we played really bad, we're still not quite out of it. They're showing the highlights from previous games now. I can't see Arsenal scoring within the first 15 minutes after the restart, but it's something I want to see. I want to start seeing from Arsenal. I miss the late 90s, early 2000s when we just buried sides, just ruthless. Yeah. I mean, if we had those sides, we'd be walking a league right now. Even if we had the Invincible side, we'd be walking a league right now. It's just, it's a shame, but it's a process at the end of the day. I guess I was gonna make a video on whether I'm Arteta in or Arteta out. For me, there's a lot of people that have just switched Arteta out after these 2 games, and I can see why you're Arteta out because some of the decisions he made have been poor. For me, I'm not necessarily Arteta out by any means. I'm saying that I'm not Arteta in. I'm just someone that's just taking it game by game and seeing where we get to. I feel there is a player issue as well as I don't think the manager's a problem. Now, don't get me wrong, if we had the opportunity to get someone like Ten Hag from Ajax, I'd definitely take that over Arteta, there's no doubt about it. But I don't necessarily think Arteta is the problem at this club. I feel like I have seen stuff from Arteta which makes me think he can be a good manager and can be the right manager for this club. Whether the players implement that's one thing for another. I can make the best recipe on planet Earth, but if the cook I'm giving it to doesn't implement it, it doesn't matter how good my recipe is, it's not going to turn out to be a good cake or a good food or whatever. When was the last time we killed a game halfway through? Look, it's probably going to have to be Spurs, no? Spurs at Aston Villa. That was the last time when we completely buried the game. And it's too inconsistent, right? There's so many times where I see Liverpool, Man City play, and I turn off the game by half time because it's boring. They've just put the game to rest. I don't want to watch that. But if it's my team, I want to watch that. Like, I want to see Arsenal just end the game at half time. I'd love to see that. Just so I can be chilling here, feet up, relaxing, just watching us just rip a team to pieces. But it's not a stress watching Arsenal. We can't seem to dominate a game start to finish. We just have spells. But like I said, it's a process. We're getting there bit by bit. Every game gets us closer to our destination. But this game so far, I feel like, although it hasn't been vintage Arsenal by any means, we are getting the results, at least. A lot of people have the ego of wanting him to fail. I want him to see more. I want him to fail and get Ten Hag. You see, yeah, exactly. What you said, like, I go on Twitter and I see all these people that have, like, their personal agendas and personal success. Like, they want him to fail because they want to be right. And I don't get that. Like, surely if you're an Arsenal fan, you'd want the club over your personal opinion. But I guess that's just people in general. Like, for me, I did not want Ramsdale to sign whatsoever. Like, I've said it in previous videos because seeing him at Sheffield United, seeing him at Bournemouth, he was not a good player for me. But then when he played well, I backed him either way when he signed him. When he played well, I changed my opinion. I said, wow, I'm so happy we signed him. Because obviously I want Arsenal to succeed more than my opinion to be right. And I feel like some people have got that agenda, but they're just waiting for Arteta to fail, just to say, yeah, I was right, I told you so. For me, I could be Arteta out right now. If he goes on to win the league, it's not going to happen, but I'm saying hypothetically, if he goes on to get top 4, win the league, I'll take that every day rather than me being Arteta out. But then also, it's the same for Arteta ins though. They're just waiting for him to go again and say, good, I told you so, I told you Arteta needs to stay. People just need to stop, like, dying on a hill with their opinions so much. And start to just have an impartial view and say, look, this is it. This is my opinion, but my overall thoughts is I want Arsenal to do well. That should be the top thing. Everyone should have an opinion, but Arsenal doing well should overcome that opinion no matter what. So yeah, so even I'm not someone that's going to say, I want Arsenal to lose this game just so Arteta can leave. Do you get what I mean? Zidane the dream IMO Arsenal. Look, Zidane ain't coming to Arsenal. He's not coming to Arsenal. If he won't go, if there's any club he's gonna go to, it would be Man United, I think. But they've got Ralph Rangnick now, even though he's an interim. Apparently Spurs out of the Conference League. They've decided to forfeit. Yes, I heard this. So Spurs have had literally COVID throughout their whole squads, and they first thing I want to say is I think it's a bit of a joke that they got their game postponed against Brighton. Was it right to postpone it? Yes, because COVID is no joke. But I remember at the start of the season when we had COVID for our whole squad against Brentford. That game didn't get postponed, but they postponed Spurs' game. It's a bit inconsistent. That being said, they have decided to pull out the Rennes game. So if that game does not go ahead, which is not rescheduled to do, Spurs are out the Conference League, which is a bit of a joke for them. They won the one trophy they have a legitimate chance of winning, they are out of, which is funny. I just want to see them come in the second half and blow them apart. I'm neither Arteta in or out. I'm just an Arsenal fan that wants them to succeed. The problem isn't just managerial. Yep, exactly my opinion. Exactly my opinion. I am not Arteta out or Arteta in. I just want us to get results from this game and results from the games we play in the future. That being said, if Arteta doesn't set out the team well, I will say. And if Arteta sets out the team well, I will say. I'll give my opinion on whether we play good or bad. But my overall thoughts is I want Arsenal to do well. And I won't be reactionary, that person that just says, just scream and shout, this is terrible, Arteta out, Arteta in. I'm just going to give a grounded opinion on how the game's going, whether it's good or bad. The teams are out though, back for the second half. Good half-time discussion though, definitely. A lot to talk about. Now, this is the second half, is where we need to put this game to bed now. I don't want us to ease off, I don't want us to take our foot off the gas pedal. Put this game to bed. Second half has started. Let's start the timer. Come on, Arsenal, let's put this to bed, man. Good interception by Partey. Poor pass again, though. The midfield really has been poor. I saw we get Nottingham Forest nearly every FA Cup draw. Yeah, I mean, I remember a couple of seasons back when we lost 4-2 to Nottingham Forest in the FA Cup. But to be honest, the FA Cup isn't really the most, I guess it's a competition we want to win, considering we're not in Europe, and it's a competition we normally do win. But for me, I'd rather us just go all in for the Premier League for once. We're always sacrifice the Premier League for other competitions, or it's always a case of, hold on the attack here. Martinelli's out wide. Fakes past it into Tierney, back to Xhaka, and Xhaka just balloons it. What we were talking about earlier about how you kick it so high. Terrible. Coffee time, 3 a.m. in Australia. Yeah, get your coffee in, man. Get your coffee in. I don't know if you're going to go back to sleep after this. I mean, when I watch NBA games, I'm an NBA fan, I normally just go to sleep as soon as the game's finished because they start about midnight, 1 a.m. here in the UK. But, if it's 4 a.m., do you go back to sleep then for 5-6 hours? I don't know. Partey wins it, big header. It's a bit of ping ball now, head to head. Saka brings it down, turns it. One thing Saka's really good at, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt for this. I've noticed Saka is really good at getting the ball and using his body to turn. His agility is very good. Great touch from Odegaard. Tries to play it back to Saka, but it's intercepted. Yeah, when the ball comes to him, he does a neat turn to roll the defender. He does that really well. Saka uses his body well. And at a young age, that's really... You don't see it a lot. And he's still a grown boy. He's still only 20. It's back to Caballero now. Big kick from Southampton. Tierney wins it though to Xhaka, to Partey, over to Tierney. Let's win it back. Couldn't quite win it back in midfield. I'm really looking for us to make a good performance though in these first 10-15 minutes. I'll crash out straight after, but I sleep early so I can get up and have a few hours under my belt. Yeah, probably the smart thing to do. Definitely, I could not firm Waking up at 2 a.m. and then just lasting throughout the whole day. No way, I could not do that. Southampton in attack now though. Diallo. Yeah, Diallo's pulled out wide. I don't know why he's playing in midfield. He, for me, is definitely a winger. From the limited time I've seen him, though. Good turn, Lacazette kept the ball as well. Odegaard, couldn't quite play Martinelli. Redmond's got it back though. I know it might be poor to have this mentality, but I'm already looking forward to the West Ham game. That will be a massive game for us. We still have to play West Ham, have to play Wolves. There will be two tough games. Saka plays Odegaard. Great pass over to Tomiyasu. Xhaka. Inside to Lacazette. Lacazette flicks over to Tierney. Tierney, take on someone. Haven't seen him take on a defender a lot at all now. Gets a whip in. Back post. Tomiyasu's going to press defend. Tomiyasu wins it back. He's been really solid, Tomiyasu. Even when we've played bad. Okay, lose it there now, though. Even when we play bad, Tomiyasu, he wins it back again, though, Tomiyasu. Yeah, I can finally get to my point. Even when we play bad, Tomiyasu's always had a good game for me. Always had a good game. At least, okay, not always a good, but at least always an average game. He's never been the problem. And we need someone consistent in the side. I always feel like we have players that play either really well or really badly. He's been consistent. Martinelli's going to chase this down. I don't know how Martinelli got back in the team so quick. He completely got taken off against Everton. So fair play, because whenever Martinelli goes down, I just assume long-term injury. It's bad, but he's moving like Mr. Glass. Can't seem to stay fit at all. Gabriel wins it back. Well done. Over to Partey as well. I do feel it's a pivotal year going on in any major competitions. This is last year we have to get that fourth spot and no less. To be taken seriously again, we need to secure a European. Yeah, definitely. I feel like European football and get some strikers. Yeah. Every season, I feel like the Premier League goes a bit to pot, so then we just start focusing on the FA Cup, or we like half-heartedly go at the Europa League, go at the Champions League half-heartedly, and then we get knocked out, and then we go really good in the Premier League again. But by then it's too late. We can't secure anything. This one season, maybe this season, I just want us to go all in for the Premier League and just see where we finish. Just see where we finish. If we can get, I'd love to get Champions League. I'd hate to get Conference League. If we get Europa League, it's a compromise for me. I'd love, Champions League will be the hope, but I feel like Champions League will be really tough now. We needed to get, we needed to really beat United. That was a game we really needed to win, and we need to get something from Everton. The fact we got neither from both is a bit poor for me. You can't afford to lose back-to-back games. What a touch by Partey. He's played out to Saka now. Saka's got green guards to run into. He's taking on Peters. Plays it back to Odegaard. Odegaard takes a shot, but it's over the bar. Good effort, though. We do need a striker, though. You're right. I mean, at the start of the season, when summer finished, I was like, we need a midfielder to accompany Thomas Partey, but definitely need a striker more for me. Striker is number one priority, but it's hard, man, because you can't just buy a striker. You need to buy a top striker. Like I've seen teams have bad strikers, carry bad strikers. It's not good, man. You definitely need someone to put the ball in the back of the net. An absolute bagsman. Good tackle, Tomiyasu. He's getting fouled now on the floor. And gets good tackle, Tomiyasu. That's what I'm talking about, man. Mr. Consistent in there. Always at least a 7 or 8 out of 10. Goes to ground, but goes to ground in a smart way. When he knows he can win it. And he didn't even really go to ground. He just stuck his foot out and got the tackle done at the right position. Made sure he targeted the ball. Big from him. I always feel like we do better as well when we're the first to play. in terms of like when when we're like the last team to play, like against Everton, like against Man United, when we're the last to play, there's too much pressure on us to do something because all the other teams have got results. Oh, hold on, Southampton through here, shot across goal, saved from Ramsdale and parried into the middle of the box, but then Ben White can clear. To be fair, Ramsdale probably could have caught that, like, or just like hold it. He didn't need to tip it out, but it was safe because no one was in the box. Yeah, when we're the last team to play, like against Everton on Monday, like against United on Thursday, all the pressure's on us, and we can't seem to amount to it. But now when we're one of the first teams to play the 3 p.m. game, only Man City played ahead of us, who we're not really in competition with, then we can get some. We ain't got as much pressure, and we can imprint our way onto match week. Well, that was a terrible throw. That was the worst throw I've ever seen from the Southampton player there. I think he just slipped out his hands because it's slippery. But look, one long kick and they got a chance from that. Diallo was through. He didn't really do much with it. It was a tight angle. But we do need to clean that up a little bit. Saka's got the ball. He's kept it nicely. He's well played Partey. When the midfield can click and Partey and Xhaka can play good passes, we're a really good football team. It just doesn't happen enough for me. I got over to Tomiyasu. Into Gabriel now. Lacazette, Partey. We're moving the ball a bit quicker. I like when we move the ball quickly. Like any football fan knows, it's the bane of my life when I see us move the ball slowly. Don't have possession for the sake of it. I'm not really okay. I like possession. Don't get me wrong, but that's not really my style. I don't just like watching possession football. I'd rather us have 30% possession, but every time we get the ball, we're dynamic with it and it's up the pitch rather than just have 70% possession and it's most of that is just passing the ball for the sake of it, side to side. Those games dropped to Man United, Everton made me go from thinking we were easy chance top four, now we're stuck in the mud again. Hate when we get stuck in traffic on the table. Yeah, it's so tight that back-to-back losses completely changed your dynamic. We went from top 4 contenders to now 7th, and not even like European contenders, just of that little thing alone. So it's pivotal that we do stay in with the hunt of getting the top 4 finish. And look, if we can stay there long enough, who knows, man? Just stay in touching distance. That's what I ask. Partey's been a bit better today. Yeah, I don't think it's been prime Thomas Partey, but he definitely has been better than he was against Everton. Oh, is that going to be a penalty? Diallo tried to get one from Gabriel. Gabriel got him to the ground. Gabriel then kind of just argued with him after saying you're falling to the ground too easy. Gabriel has to be careful because A, he's on a yellow, and B, that could have been a penalty. Once again, rather than dealing with the ball, he tried to stop the defender, stop the attacker getting to it. Sometimes just deal with the football, man. If he has to go out for a throw-in or corner, he just has to go out for that. Goal for Chelsea. They are 2-0 up, 2-1 up against Leeds after come back from 1-0 down to take the lead. Martinelli's got it. What a touch off his chest as well. He's got past defender. He's turned back in though. Plays Tierney. Tierney over to Xhaka. One more to Thomas Partey. Partey into Martinelli. Martinelli take a touch. Good touch as well. Over to Ødegaard. He just lost it, Ødegaard. He's been good though. I'm not going to hate him for that. Just a bad touch. Chelsea have taken the lead again though. So back to normal service resumed at Stamford Bridge. It's Arsenal 2-0 Southampton. Chelsea 2-1 Leeds. And Aston Villa Liverpool remains 0-0. Partey over to Laka. Ødegaard over to Xhaka. To Tierney. Ødegaard now. Good position. Oh, couldn't quite feed it through to Martinelli. Good idea though. Stream's frozen again, man. Flipping hate this. This is why living in the UK sometimes at 3 p.m. games, It's a bane of my life. Obviously, it's wicked because I can go to the Arsenal games at times, but sometimes finding the stream for the 3 p.m. games is so annoying. Literally, it's like it's got a timer. The stream just dies out after 30 minutes, no matter what. The website I'm watching the game, I don't know whether it's the website also being so slow. I mean, I'm trying to find one from Total Sport Tech right now, and it just keeps bugging out. Just keep, no matter what the streams just keep falling. We'll find one though, man. Where there's a will, there's a way. Just gotta be persevered. Got one loading up now. But yeah, we obviously have the scores at the top as well for all the games. So even if you're watching the Arsenal game, you will know what's up to date with Chelsea and Liverpool. Liverpool 0 Aston Villa, that's been stinker for them. I thought that'd be a really good game. Gerrard coming back to town. VAR check. Okay, Arsenal scored apparently, but there's a check for offside. The stream literally just got back now, and it has been given offside. I didn't see it, so I can't comment on it, but literally as I pulled up the game, it said VR decision, no goal. The camera's on Gabriel, so I'm guessing he was the one that scored, or potentially scored. But yeah, the streams freeze at the wrong time, man. It freezed on the first goal, so I missed that completely. And it just freezed now when apparently we scored, but it was offside. Martinez going to chase this down. He's kept it as well. Just hasn't quite got the strength to get past the defender. Won it back though, Tierney. Can't quite keep it in. But yeah, I don't know. We scored apparently. If anyone did see it, let me know if it was close for offside or far for offside. Literally, offside goal. It's hotting up though. Around the Premier League, it is hotting up. Tottenham got another game disallowed for them. Oh, sorry, not disallowed. Cancelled for them. Postponed. So they're now going to have 2 games in hand us. They're already ahead of us on the league, so it was pivotal we win this game. Every game is pivotal for us to win. And every game I feel like we need to win it. Gabriel's last touch there is still looking, well, I'm in the 60th minute now, and I think it's the VAR decision is over. It's offside. But yeah, Gabriel was last touch apparently. Yeah, I feel it was, because when I looked at the camera afterwards, he said he was offside. Well, the camera was painted on him, and he said offside. I'm guessing it came from a corner or something, because I don't see Gabriel scoring from open play. Over to Martinelli. Take on defender again. That'll be another corner. Yep, another corner for us. Definitely would have been a good goal to get that, because then that would have been 3-0 wrapped up. We could have got the subs on. I do want to see Arteta make earlier substitutions. He still hasn't made one in the 60th minute. I think he's going back to the Wenger days of making really late subs. That's one thing. Unai Emery, look, don't get me wrong, I was not a big fan of Unai Emery, but one thing I did like about Unai Emery was he made quick subs. Sometimes they were too quick, but he wasn't afraid to make substitutions. It's whipped in again, corner, and this time it is a goal. Gabriel scores it. That will be 3-0. That will be game over. He gets the goal this time. That's it for us. Wicked corner. It's about time. We've had so many corners, and I think his girlfriend's pregnant or something, because he's put the ball under him and done like the baby celebration. It's about damn time, man. We've had so many corners. It's about time we scored from one. It was a good whip. I think it was from Martinelli as well. So he's done. I said I don't like Martinelli taking corners, but it was a good cross from him. And Gabriel, he is demanding from corners, man. Not demands, commanding from corners. Literally, like, the amount of times he scores from set piece or gets on the end of it, it's unbelievable. This one definitely won't be offside. He arrives late, head of the defender, head of Caballero, gets into the back of the net. Good job from Gabriel. That will do me. That will defo do me. Yeah, that scores that feet up cup of tea. Yeah, man, that's it. I don't expect us to lose the game from here. I mean, of course I'm going to keep watching, but that should be job done now. It wasn't convincing to start the game, but it got convincing as the game has gone on. As always, keep playing to the final whistle. I don't care if you're 3-0 up, 4-0 up, 5-0 up, or 1-0 up. You keep playing. They're going away against Southampton here. Saka into Partey. Lofts it. He didn't need to, man. On the floor, Partey. Tomiyasu over to Saka. Can't quite. Ooh. It's our ball. Oh no, it's Southampton's ball. Partey dived in there. So, I think Gabriel scored, but it was offside and now scored properly. So, we are 3-0 up. Southampton. Now I can see why Southampton are down the table because they started well, but they just couldn't persevere this game. Lacazette, great touch, take away from the defender. He's managed to find Martinelli. Martinelli cuts inside. Finesse it off the post. It's followed up by Odegaard. And it's wide as well. Wow. When Martinelli shot that, I thought that was going well wide. I did not see that going anywhere near the back of the net. But he somehow dug that out and it came off the post. Caballero was fully beaten. It was such a... Oh, it was a good shot. And then Odegaard on the follow-up. Great block from Carl Walker-Peters. Came completely out of nowhere to block that one. Great save, man. Another corner this time. Saks is going to whip it in. Crossed it in again. It's another header. Great save from Caballero. I think it was Tomiyasu. Was it Xhaka on the header of that one? I have coffee in the hand. Yeah, man. If it's early for you, just get the coffee out. It was Tomiyasu. Decent header. It came off his shoulder a bit. Caballero saved it though. Caballero is getting his money's worth, man. In this game. I know it's 3-0 down, but he hasn't done anything wrong. Saka whips it in again. Deep across. Gabriel's on the scene. Can't quite get it. Martinelli's arriving. It's cleared. Tierney picks up the pieces. What pass. Xhaka though in the corner. That's not who you want. Xhaka tries to... Well, he backs it. He gets it to Lacazette somehow. Lacazette then plays Tierney. Over to Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu to whip it in. Gabriel and the... Oh, Gabriel tried to... He did the bicycle kick, didn't really go anywhere. Then Partey just completely messes up. Southampton game round. Yeah, we're all over Southampton now. We're all over them. We can completely end this. We can literally, like I said, we can dent into this goal difference big time now. Tierney over to Martinelli. Martinelli trying to take on the defender. Go on. Cuts it back, plays Tierney. Tierney into Xhaka. We need one more runner from midfield because we can get an overload here if Partey or Xhaka break the lines and run beyond it. It's risky at this stage. We don't need to. But if we want to get another goal, that's how we do it. Saka to whip it in. Cleared away. Over to Partey. Partey over to Odegaard. Odegaard, he's getting fouled, but he's kept with the ball. Partey back to Saka. On his foul to Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu cuts inside. Tomiyasu shoots. It's blocked. Oh. Liverpool 1-0 up as well. Saka's in the box now. Saka shoots, digs out nowhere. Oh, it's off the post again. Oh my god. Oh my, we're getting... Oh, what a god that would have been from Saka. Literally digged out of nowhere. Off the post. Man. Saka's in the box now. Saka shoots, digs out nowhere. Tomiyasu over to Saka. Look, we are creating chances. We might be 3-0 up, but we are still creating chances. This is the most exciting I've seen us play in a long time. We're fully attacking them, and that's what I want to see, man. Exciting football at home. Exciting football. Attack the team. Your stream is now ahead of mine. I'm enjoying hearing it ahead of time, if I'm honest. I don't know what happened. This new stream I loaded up is well ahead of... I don't know. I went from being back of the race to the front of the race. We are creating chances, though, now, man. It's about time. Like, expected goals through the roof. Gabriel, good pass over to Odegaard. Look, we're moving the ball quickly at 3-0 up, man. Like, where is this when we're 1-0 down, 1-1, 0-0? Why now we're moving the ball? I'm not complaining because I want us to see it, but we're seeing it when it's like the game's basically over. Either way, Tierney, good whip in. Cleared away. Martinelli's on the scene. He might get this ball back here. He does indeed. Then plays... He fakes to play Tierney, cuts back, crosses it in. I think no one was expecting it because Lacazette wasn't on his toes to get it back. But we've kept it though. Gabriel fighting off the defender, keeps the ball. Well done. Partey tries to play Saka. Falls to Martinelli, then plays Lacazette. He tries to body the defender. Expected the foul, wasn't given at all. Diallo can break. That's a lazy pass from Diallo. Plays Tierney. Tierney plays Martinelli. Lacazette's still down. He's on his feet now. We're on the attack. Tries to play back to Tierney. Couldn't quite get there. This is so on the game now. It's freezing while I'm watching. I mean, try Total Sport Tech. That's what I'm on right now. And it seems to be working. I think like the third or fourth link. But yeah, either way, my stream's working now, thankfully. Saka, I don't know. It's replaying that. I don't know how he got a shot off from that distance. He didn't have enough curl on it. He digged it out and he hit the inside the post. Like a little bit more curl. And that's 4-0. Saka deserves the goal though. He's played well. Gabriel's now come off for Holding. Yeah, it's good to be fair. He was on a yellow card. Don't risk anything. Holding can get some minutes. We should be. There's 20 minutes to go, so we should be fine in this game. There's no reason to really panic. Someone's going to make a substitution as well. This geezer's limping off the pitch. But yeah, the scores around the Premier League. With 70 minutes or so gone, Arsenal 3-0 up at Southampton, Chelsea 2-1 up at Leeds, and Liverpool 1-0 up to Aston Villa. The scores though should be going round above my head, like around here, going across. Goal kick for Southampton though. You know what? Yeah, a lot of people, me included, is gave Arteta stick for keeping the same lineup, and they've done the job. To be fair to him, they've done the job. They redeemed Arteta's faith in some of these players. Because for me, I would have changed this lineup big time after what happened against Everton, because it was not good enough. I can actually see Hasenhüttl getting sacked. You think, you know what? Yeah, the geezer's come back from 2-9-0 defeats. His job's basically invincible at this point. Once you come back from 2-9-0 defeats, like you're gonna come back from a 3-0 down. Unless they get relegated, I think he should be fine. He also, the Southampton squad has got a lot of injuries as well. This ain't their final squad by any means. They got a little bit of rebuilding to do. Southampton. They will be fine though. They'll be fine overall. But yeah, before the game, yeah, I tweeted. I was like, so we're keeping the same lineup after the Everton performance was so good, because I don't know what he was thinking to keep that same exact lineup. But to be fair, it's working out so far. And Ramsdale now a bit. Yeah, we've retreated a little bit in terms of that we had that spell for 10-15 where we just absolutely gutted them again and probably could have made it 4-5-0. The game's starting to slow down a little bit now. We've made the substitution. I would like to see Partey come off as well for like Lokonga, and I'd like to see Martinelli come off. Those two players I want us to take off. Oh, Ramsdale, that was a bit dodgy. Oh, it's a bit dodgy. Southampton's got the ball now. El Yunusi to shoot. He's getting pressured by Rob Holding. Big man Rob Holding does enough. Yeah, I want to see us take off Martinelli and take off Partey for me. Bring on Lokonga and bring on, I guess, Pepe, to be fair. I mean, I don't really want Pepe to get game time, but I'd rather him than Nketiah get minutes. His back pass. Nathan Redmond's got it in the box for Southampton. Digs out a shot. Good save, Ramsdale. Good save. I don't know how he got a shot off from that distance. Defo. A chance for Southampton there, man. Literally digged out of nowhere. Reflex save. It was a save he probably could have made, let's be real with it. But you know what Ramsdale's like. I've noticed at this point that Ramsdale he does it for the cameras at times. He didn't need to be that dramatic, so yeah, it was a routine save. But he threw his body at it. He made it look good. He's a perfect actor, man. Like, if you have a Hollywood film about a goalkeeper, man, you sign Aaron Ramsdale. He will sell all the camera shots. He's now barking at the team, making them lock up. Yeah, he wants this clean sheet. And to be fair, we are getting more clean sheets generally. When we concede bare goals. Like it's 2-3 goals we concede. Yeah, good clearance. But when we play against these smaller teams like the Southamptons, etc., Newcastles, we do seem to get clean sheets. We don't just concede. Southampton, to be fair, like they're ruining their missed chances now, and they should have put the game to bed, man. They should have put the game to bed earlier. About in the first 20 minutes, they should have got their goals then, and that's why they're not a good side. Because really, we weren't at the races first 20 minutes. We grew into the game. It's not what I like to see, because against a tougher team, like for example against Liverpool, we've already played them. We would get battered. They've got the ball back now though. I mean, I don't want to concede one, because even with 15 minutes to go, 3-0 isn't safe. It's not like, it's not panic stations. Aizz McNiles, I'd love for him to come on. Yeah, to be honest, Aizz McNiles, I wouldn't mind coming on either. Martin, that's poor from you, man. Tries to sell a dummy, not in your own half. Falls to Diallo, shoots. Good save from Ramsdale. They're well out of his box. He's out of his out of his 6-yard area. I would love the entire bench to come on, even Okonkwo. Yeah, to be honest, he's got to that stage where I'd like everyone to just get some minutes. 5 subs, I think that they should bring it back into the Premier League, because I liked 5 subs. Ramsdale was well out of his box, like well out of his 6-yard box there to stop that shot. It's another corner for Southampton though. He's made 6 saves today, Ramsdale. More than I would really like for Gogu to make 6 saves. Don't get me wrong, Southampton's finishing has been really poor, but it shows we haven't really controlled the game as much as I thought, especially in the first 20. But yeah, I guess most of those shots were in the first 20. Redmond now hits it, but that's well wide. It's another corner though. 15 minutes or so to go. Around the Barclays Premier League. Well, not the Barclays Premier League anymore. My only problem with putting a few goals on the sidelines is the repercussion for the game that follows. Arsenal's psyche is we are world beaters when we win against a smaller club. Yeah, we got to have that game at a time mentality. Just because we beat Southampton doesn't change anything. We go at the next game with the same mentality of getting goals. Our fan base, I feel like a lot. I don't like hating on any fan base. I don't like hating on our own fan base, because it's all opinion based. But what I've noticed, the Arsenal fan base is very flip-floppy at times. Like, the fans change it. And I'm susceptible to this at times as well. I like to think I have a more grounded opinion. But there are times when I get carried away. And I feel like every fan does. We see, like, 2 good games. Like, that range between November and October, I thought we were building something really important. And then when we lost those 2 games, it's just a harsh kind of step back to reality. But yeah, it comes from the team as well, because they're so inconsistent. Sometimes they look so good, and then sometimes they just look really bad. If we play like we did against West Ham in those 10 minutes, then the game will be done in 5. If we start this game like we started against West Ham, like you said, yeah, it's long day at the office, because Antonio is looking to bully players. They've got some decent players, West Ham. They've got technically good players as well. We can't give them chances. And this is one thing I wanted to say, actually. I tweeted it. I wanted to put it in a video. But the one thing about this free hit idea that I've had around Arsenal, about Liverpool's a free hit, Man City's a free hit, Chelsea's a free hit. Why is it only for Arsenal is it free hits? West Ham have got 6 points out of 6 against Liverpool and Chelsea. It ain't a free hit for West Ham. Why is it a free hit for Arsenal? West Ham have gone to those games with the mentality, we can get a win here. We can beat these teams even though they're better than us. We go to those games with the idea of, it's Liverpool, man. We'll lose the game. We'll give it a go for 20 minutes. As soon as we go 1-0 down, we'll just firm the loss. Why is it like that? We go to Liverpool, we go to Anfield, and we just completely forget how to play football. And our fans go, you know what, it's Liverpool. We weren't expected to win this game. West Ham weren't expected to beat Liverpool. They got a result. They got a win, in fact. They weren't expected to beat Chelsea, and they got a win. So it's a different psyche. I'm going to say that West Ham have got better mental strength than Arsenal. Right now, their squad is better mentally than Arsenal. Xhaka's just been fouled there. Like, definitely will be a good game against West Ham, because West Ham will come looking for points. Not a team like that's going to think, this is a free hit against Arsenal. They're going to be there thinking, this is a place we can pick up points and lay down a foundation. They got a good manager, good squad. I don't see why not. So it's going to be a good game. It's a two evenly matched sides. Obviously, West Ham are better than us right now on current form, I'd say. But evenly matched, like we're at home, it's a game that can go both ways. I can easily see us dropping points. Arteta's playing ball boy now. Bro, Arteta's always doing too much, man. I like his passion, but he's going out technical area shouting instructions. Now he's ball boy giving it to Tierney to throw in. Where's our subs though, man? Come on, Arteta. Like, if someone gets injured now I'm gonna get on Arteta if someone gets injured. Because every time he takes too long with the substitutions. The game is over, brother. You can take off some of these players. You're taking too long to make these subs now, man. Good turn, Tierney. Into Partey. Back to Holding. Yeah, I completely forgot Holding's playing, to be fair. Completely forgot he was on the pitch. Into Odegaard. Over to Saka. Tomiyasu now. Ben White. Holding. Zambi's coming on just so touch. And yeah, I'd take Lokonga coming on, to be fair. It's about time. Like, if Partey gets injured now, I'm be absolutely mad. I'm guessing it will be for Partey or Xhaka. Ben White over to Tierney. I'd like to see us get one more goal. I know I'm being greedy. We're already 3-0 up, but just one more goal, please. Just so we can at least have a neutral goal difference. Because right now we're on -1. We were on -4 to start the game. About 10 minutes left of the match now. It's been a good match. It's been a good match for Arsenal. It's nothing I can complain about. I guess the only thing I will complain about is the first 10 minutes. Because first 10 to 15, 20 minutes. Because it was poor. It was really, really poor. We were so sloppy. We grew into the game. But from then on, nothing to complain about. We've had the chances. Better clinicality, I guess. But we have scored 3 goals. But overall, we move. Yeah, Xhaka's coming off. Xhaka's coming off for Sambi Lokonga. I guess, yeah, it makes sense considering Xhaka had a long-term, I say long-term injury. He came back quicker than expected. I buy in too hard when we go on a run. I get carried away, but it takes a lot for me to get down on Arsenal. But I reached that point after the Everton match. It was more frustration. Yeah, definitely. I do. Every Arsenal fan does it, man. We see our team, because we're so deprived of having consistently good results. When we go on like a 4-game run, we think we're the best team on earth. And then we just take one loss and go straight back down to reality. We're a team, like I said earlier, that plays well on confidence. We're a confidence-driven side. As soon as the confidence is gone from the squad, it's a long day for us. There's no one that can really make something happen from low confidence. But yeah, we're holding his on. Why did... Why is still on the pitch? Gabriel came off. I don't think Gabriel was injured. I think he just got taken off just to like maybe keep him fit. And he was on a yellow as well. That's the reason Gabriel came off. Leeds have scored. It's Chelsea 2, Leeds 2. In the 83rd minute, Leeds have scored against Chelsea. Wow. That is big. So are Leeds going to pick up points? And bearing in mind, Leeds need points, man. Like, they are not safe by any means. They need points. If they're going to pick up a draw at Stamford Bridge, that's massive for them. Xhaka's off. Yeah, Xhaka off for Lokonga. Seeing clear issues that could easily be fixed that even the fan base saw. Yeah. I mean, look, what I see from... It's not like it was a few seasons ago. When I saw Arsenal a few seasons ago, everything was broken. Like, it's take your pick at what you want to fix, because everything needs to be fixed. We need a new back line, new goalkeeper, new midfield, new attack. Now, though, I will give Arteta and Arsenal benefit of the doubt. The problems I see are fixable, and they're not a lot. There's not loads of problems. There's few problems that we need to fix. Like, for example, number one priority is we need a new striker. We need a new striker. We need to be less sloppy on the ball. We need to be more resilient as well at times, like dominate the game for longer. But those are things that will grow. We need a partner for Thomas Partey as well. But one thing I will say is I have faith in our back four and goalkeeper. I think that's good. Plus we have Saliba coming back hopefully as well. Hopefully he'll get game time because I really like the look of him. He's done really well at Marseille. So the goalkeeper and back line, I'm happy with. Pepe's coming on. Okay, about time, man. The long forgotten man, Nicolas Pepe, is coming onto the pitch. Looks like the Grim Reaper. And Lacazette's coming off. So Martinelli is not coming off. If Martinelli gets injured now, I'm getting on Arteta's back. So Lacazette comes off. He's walking off as well. He's been told to go off by the shortest route possible. But he didn't. He's now going to run off for Pepe to come on. So Martinelli through the middle or Pepe through the middle? I don't know. But yeah, that's not good. Tottenham's game against Brighton is postponed as well. That means that they've got 2 games in hand. Yeah, they have. Spurs got 2 games in hand. They're ahead of us. Well, they will be ahead of them after this game. But yeah, Spurs got 2 games in hand. But Spurs still got to play Liverpool though, and I'm expecting Liverpool to beat them. Now I don't want to count my eggs before the chickens lay them, or whatever the saying is. But yeah, I expect Tottenham to get blown away by Liverpool. So one of their games in hand, it'll be against Burnley, of course, and they got game in hand against Brighton. But Spurs are so inconsistent as well, man. Like, I can't count on them to get a result from anywhere. Overall, as I was making a point earlier, we there's problems at this club still, but the problems are not as deep as they were under the Wenger era. We needed a reset. We definitely need a reset, and we feel like we have got the reset. We have got the reset overall, and it's important now we just kick on from this, man. Like, we kick on, we start to build a process. We still got a young team. We continue to make signings, continue to develop players. We've got Saka's balls falling to Saka here. He's got to cut inside, doesn't shoot, plays to Tomiyasu. I would have shot there. Tomiyasu now whips it in. Pepe pulls away from the defender, plays Odegaard. Yeah, Odegaard just heads it around. Now Partey, is he going to shoot? He does, and balloons it into the crowd. What a surprise. Thomas Partey's shot goes over the bar. Who would have thought of it? There must be... Okay, you know what? Yeah, I'm not a betting man. I don't want to, by any means, encourage betting. Not by any means whatsoever. But Bet365, Paddy Power, all need to introduce a Partey bet. How many times his brother's going to kick the ball over the bar? They need to be, like, it needs to be in a bet builder. Like, 3 times Partey kicks it over the bar, 2 times Partey kicks it over the bar, just something. Because there is no way... There's no football on planet Earth that shoots over the bar more than Thomas Partey. I'm confident in that. Yeah, we're running out the clock though overall now. 5 minutes to go. Liverpool lead Aston Villa 1-0. Chelsea 2-2 leads. We're obviously 3-0 up. You think Partey's shooting has been better this season? Look, I'm gonna be real with you, yeah. It's been poor either way. I can't remember one long shot that he scored for us. So I'm not really gonna say it's been better. By any means, I'm seeing him kick it over the bar more than enough times for my liking. More than enough times. But yeah, the stream is drawing to a close, considering the match is almost finished. It's been a good game overall and a decent stream. Hopefully, it's been smooth. Definitely smoother than the Everton one. But yeah, of course, Arsenal reviews will follow this. The show where I go through every single Arsenal game, reviewing it. So be sure to check that out afterwards. That will be basically released as soon as this finishes, as soon as I can record it and edit it. But yeah, overall, decent game for Arsenal. I cannot complain whatsoever. And thankfully, the stream has been cutting out a bit at times, but for the most part, the stream has been fairly smooth. I cannot complain. It's cut out now though, as I say that. Classic. The party bet, and I imagine it or does lack a sulk every time he is subbed. Surely Arteta gives him the heads up he's going to get benched late. Must be a pride thing, but he does it every time. Yeah, I think it's just because he's a striker, he wants to score. It is a bit annoying though at the times because, like, at the end of the day, brother, you're in your last legs. You're 30 years old. You can't last 90 minutes. You do need to come off at times, man. You can't firm the whole game. The guy has forgotten his coat because he's wearing a plastic bag. Yeah, it is raining badly in London. It is raining really badly. So, I mean, it has to happen. Yeah, if that's what it takes, that's what it takes. These streams are bugging out though, man. I saw a lady with a hamburger on her head once. Do anything, man. They'll do anything around here. I feel like we've managed the game though well. At least I do feel like, of course, we started poorly, but overall, we have managed the game well. Especially since we took the lead. I didn't feel at any point vulnerable to Southampton. We've done our job. I'm struggling to get the stream back out online, man. It's lucky the game's over, but yeah, the streams are starting to get taken down now. Perfect. They give players towels now. Every week I seem to have some Arteta Wi-Fi because we keep crashing every time. Yeah, I mean, oh man, I don't know what's going on. I mean, my stream crashed now, but I've got it back up. I have to say though, I hate the concept of 3 p.m. games, yeah, but we haven't had many this season. I remember we had Burnley, of course, and Norwich, but other than that, it's basically been all shown on television, so I'm happy about that at least. Even though we're not in Europe, we are getting primetime games. Partey to Tomiyasu, over to Saka. Saka's gonna... He opts against crossing it in, even though we had bodies in the box. Over to Odegaard. Odegaard into Saka. Saka's cross it in, but it's blocked. Would have fallen straight to Pepe. To Holding, not Ben White. Thing over to Ben White now. To Pepe. To Lokonga. Can't quite do anything with it. Free kick though for us at least. 89th minute, 89.5 minutes. Gone. So Odegaard now into Saka. Saka on the wing. Cuts inside to Odegaard. Back to Saka again. Saka cuts inside. Shoots. Oh, just wide. He's appealing for a corner. Does he get it? No, he doesn't get it. Saka has been getting close. Yeah, Saka's so close. Yeah, it was a nice 1-2 touch between him and Odegaard. Takes a shot just wide. He's getting there. He's getting a bit by bit. He had one off the post early in the game as well. That was a corner. Actually, did deflect off the defender. So I don't know what's going on there. I don't know how the ref didn't see that one. It's ended the game anyway. Chelsea have scored 3-2 Chelsea in the last second, the 94th minute. Chelsea have bagged one. Wow. So Leeds don't escape from Stamford Bridge with a point. Chelsea nick one right at the end. That's what big teams do, man. They get points in the last second. Wow. I'm in the 94th minute. I guess that's full time. So there's 3 minutes added on at the Emirates, so it remains 3-0 to Arsenal. So Chelsea are now 3-2 up as well. Liverpool remain 1-0 up against Aston Villa. And Arsenal remain 3-0 up against Southampton. Saka's played Tomiyasu now. Partey. Over to Tierney. Martinelli hit the post. Yeah, Saka hit the post as well, actually. Saka and Martinelli both hit the post. Yeah, there was a spell from when Gabriel scored where we could have made it 4 or 5-0. Martinelli at the post, Saka hit the post. Odegaard on the follow-up after Saka's one. Got blocked by Peters. Yeah, we were gunning for them. Fair play. Half-time we were talking, saying we need Arsenal to come out in the second half and make a statement. And they have done, to be fair to them. We didn't sit back in our shell. And now we have retreated a little bit, but it's the end of the game. I can't complain whatsoever. It's been a professional performance from us. 3-0 victory. We did what we needed to do. The clock is running down now. It's going to be full time very, very soon. 30 seconds to go. Good game overall. I cannot complain. My weekend is not ruined by Arsenal, even though it seems to be every week. The Liverpool game has ended 1-0 to Liverpool against Aston Villa. So Liverpool take 3 points on Gerrard's return. On our Pepe's through. Last minute of the game. But he just holds the ball in the corner and just loses it. Needs to be a bit more direct. But Ramsdale's distribution has been really good. Really, really good. This game. And he's kept a clean sheet as well. So no complaints from him whatsoever. We're past added time now. So I'm guessing the ref's going to blow his whistle whenever he feels like it. Come on, ref. We have got a corner though. Martinelli, he's going to whip in. He's not going to play it short. Or maybe he will actually. No, he decides to whip it in. He goes deep. Ben White gets his head on it, but it doesn't go anywhere. And that is full time. Arsenal win 3-0 against Southampton. We do bounce back and do get the victory. Yeah, commanding victory, of course. I'm going to record Arsenal reviews now after the game. Good performance is going to be a bit more cheerful than the last two. As always, thank you to everyone that came through to the stream. Gonna lock it off now. I'm not sure. I'll may do one for the West Ham game, but that is shown on TV. So I'm not sure if I will, but definitely I will plan to do it. This one definitely was a 3 p.m. game, so I was definitely going to. Also stream watch along. Happy with the result. Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate you coming through to the watch along. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'm happy with the result. Of course, I'm buzzing. Definitely better than the Everton one, because when Damari Gray scored against us last minute, it was over for me. Like, the light flashed before my eyes. It was such a goal from them. But yeah, Chelsea win as well, 3-2. So that's full time in all the Premier League games. To run through the final score to end the stream, Jorginho scores as well, my days. Arsenal 3-0 Southampton, Chelsea 3-2 Leeds, and Liverpool 1-0 Aston Villa. Yeah, good performance overall from Arsenal. We take the 3 points. Arsenal reviews coming up. As always, thank you for everyone that came through to stream. If you're new around, if you enjoy Arsenal videos, if you enjoyed the stream, please consider subscribing on my road to 700. Arsenal reviews coming up shortly.